Hi guys and welcome back. Today's video is all about one specific product and, ironically, it's taller than I am. It is the tripod, the aim small, miss small tripod ball head combination. Well, in today's video we're going to quickly have a look at what the pros are of using a tripod, why you would require one, and what's the uses of the tripod. On top of that, we'll fold it up, show you how small it is, we'll show you how tall it is, and then we'll discuss the price. So let's talk about the tripod itself. The tripod without the ball head weighs under 2 kilos, it's 196 kilograms. It is at the top 176, so 1.76 meters tall. If you add the ball head, of course, you'll extend it by that much. So quite tall. It has 4 sections, which I'll show to you once we actually fold it up. As I said, lightweight carbon with aluminium design, and overall just a fantastic piece of kit. So let's talk about what the clients ask me. One of the biggest questions I get from the clients is, why would a tripod be better than a shooting stick? Well, although the shooting stick has its place and is very well and commonly used in the hunting field, why would you drive an Uno when you can be driving the Rolls-Royce? This is a multi-purpose tool. It's not just a tripod. You can take this down, and as I said, when we fold it up, I'll show you the different leg positions. You can use this as a bipod or a prone position shooting. You can use it in the sitting position, and you can use it while standing, where the shooting sticks is purely standing. That's all you got. So that's the first thing above the shooting stick, versatility. The shooting stick might be light and carries a slight bit lighter than this, but you have the versatility of panning 360 degrees around the tripod. If you put your shooting sticks down and you're off, your natural point of aim is off, you have to pick up the stick and reset your natural point of aim. Where this, you can just turn left and right. So another plus. Yes, it's an expensive piece of kit, we all know, but this is versatile and it will help you to be better and shoot better in the field. So the next question the guys ask me, do I have to have an Arca rail on the bottom of my rifle to use the tripod? Well, the short and the long is no. You can just get a clamp. If you are a hunter that only shoots wooden stocks, we replace the ball head and we give you a ball head that is a clamp. You don't need to have both. But like me, I have both sides of the spectrum. I have aluminium chassis and I have wooden stocks. So I just get this attachment that is Arca ready at the bottom, which slides in at the top and then converts it to a clamp tripod. So that's a fantastic piece of little extra to use the versatility throughout your rifle collection. So let's fold the tripod up and I can show you on how short it actually gets. So just on the load bearing of the tripod, it's 40 kilos, what that means is at the fully extended position, you can add 40 kilos of weight on the top and it will not bend and it will not break. As you can see, it's not a very well used height. If you put your rifle in there, the rifle will be on top of my head. So you won't be using it in that position. So you actually gain a little bit of weight by reducing one of the legs, but the official weight of the tripod is 40 kilos of load bearing. Then the ball head, I went a little bit overboard and I bought, it comes as a complete kit, on the 35 kilogram ball head. Well, we don't need it, but you have it so that when you need it, you still use it correctly. So 35 kilos on the load bearing of the ball head means that when your rifle is actually in it, you can place 35 kilos of force before the ball head will start slipping. I can give you the 15, which will reduce the price even further, but I guarantee you on the first pressure point in hunting and you apply a little bit of pressure and the ball head starts slipping, you won't be too impressed. So as I said, I went a little bit overboard on the ball head, but I'd rather give you something that you would be happy with than you're thinking that I should possibly have given the bigger one an option or a chance. So that is why we went 35 on the ball head and 40 kilos on the weight bearing of the tripod itself. This is probably the biggest weight bearing tripod in the market today. And we'll get to the price. If you get something that is a bigger load bearing than this tripod, you're looking at about 18 to 20,000 Rand to spend. Well, we'll get to the price on this one a little bit later, but it's definitely not that much. So let's fold it up. I'll quickly show you a little bit on how to fold it up and how short it actually becomes. So there's the leg all the way to the bottom, and it's worth saying that the top diameter is 40 millimeters, so nice and fat, and that also helps you to be of a bietjie minder. so not to move on target that much. So you loosen the aluminium grub screws over there and you close it like that. Once in position, I will just take all three and I rotate, and there you go. So there it is at the shortest position. So I'll quickly fold up the rest, but it's worth mentioning that this tripod comes with 3 different options of feet. So you get the round rubber one, you get the spike, and you get the 90 flat folding feet as well, which makes it nice when you're shooting off a concrete plate. So when you're hunting, we'll put the spikes in, get you a little bit of extra grip in the ground, which is fantastic for the recoil reduction as well. But I usually just use these rubber feet as they are the most versatile, and I don't need to keep changing between them. All right, so fully folded up, there you go. I don't know, quickly fold it up nicely, but there you go. So with a ball head like this, it weighs about 2.4 kilos. It's nice and light. What I generally do, I just fold it up and I hit it over my shoulder when I go walking around in the bush. But we always have that extra person, the guy that hunts with us. You can always just give it to him and he can carry it around. So nice, versatile tripod. This also comes with a carry bag, so you don't have to leave it in the car like this. It goes into the carry bag. And as I said, with the 3 different options. So just a little bit of recap. You can choose your ball head, whether you want the clamp or the clamp attachment with the 35 kilogram ball head. You get the 40 kilogram tripod, which is load bearing. It's extended from this much to about 1.8 meters. So the $1 million question, how much does it cost? Well, if you buy the ball head, the tripod, and the 3 sets of feet, plus a carry bag, 7,250 Rand. We have stock, get yours today. But before the video ends, let's show you, remember I spoke about you can use this as a bipod in the prone position. I just want to quickly show you what the legs can fold up. So that's pretty much your normal stance, which I'd call about 30 degrees, and you can go to a 90-degree flat. So if you put it on the flat position, so it has these little levers that you pull so you can maneuver the legs and then lock it into place. There we go. And the next one. There we go. And there we go, locked in place. Now you can shoot in the prone position, and if you have your ball head set, you can pan around the whole tripod. So lying down, fantastic little option there. We use this when we're doing the springbok hunting in Graafrenet. We use the prone position quite often because you don't generally know where they're going to come from, but you are able to move around the tripod. So if you're between the 2 legs, it's quite easy, and then eventually every now and again you have to get over the leg to move between. But fantastic little feature. Then the other thing I mentioned is the kneeling position. Unfortunately, if I kneel, you won't see me, so I won't be doing the kneeling. But just to give you an idea, if you lock it into place, this is about the height, and you can extend it just a little bit to get it to the right height. So you can be seated, you can be in the prone position, or you can stand. So fantastic piece of kit. As I said, get yours today.